All right, folks, we're live from the office upstairs, the Raccoon City Arcade. And the exciting thing today is that finally Stern, they announced JAWS officially. Like, we all saw the leaked video, and hopefully somebody is getting fired and all that good stuff. But I just wanted to get a glimpse of what's been let you all in on what's been released today and kind of just chat a little bit about the games and the additions and the shots and like all that good stuff that you kind of want to do when you're when you're looking at the new game, right? So this is the landing page of Jaws, and they got the limited edition as the landing game here. I don't know how sales are going right now because I mean, the market is sort of where it is, right? No games are moving, so only buy games that you actually want to keep. uh, yeah, standard classic. You have the three different editions. You got your pro, you got your premium, and you got your limited edition there. And at a glance, somehow, yeah. So this is a pattern I'm not sure I'm kind of approve of, is that they kind of reuse art for the back glasses between games, right? On Venom they had like the premium, and LE had the same back glass, and now we have the pro, and the limited edition has the same back glass, or translite and back glass. As you can see, I don't know exactly how easy it is to see that, but if you kind of look at the framing on the limited edition, there is a small little outline here, and that is mirrored. There's also some mirrored outlines on the shark itself, and you don't have the outline letters on the pro either, right? So that's different, and you can argue that, yeah, the mirrored will look much better, and maybe even the sky up here is mirrored. Who knows? It will look better, of course, right? But it's just having more art to look at is always fun. Also, very similar cabinet art on the three ones here. I mean, you get your big shark. Of course, the shark has to be featured, right? And there's a nice little feature on the trim there, on the LE, where you kind of have a little shark bite, which is pretty fun, right? But other than that, it looks very similar. I kind of like the different game editions when they're so different that you can see from across the room immediately which edition it is, and I guess you can tell them apart here from the different T molding that you have on. Let's see here, you got white here, you got red here, and you got just standard black on the Pro. So, and another thing that I also noticed on the LE here that is not very common that they do, is that they have a custom shooter rod. That's usually something that I have to buy after the fact, right? So, like Mandalorian, you obviously need the the little knob that baby Grogu is playing with, right? And that was an aftermarket part. I can also see that there's like lights and inserts in the speakers. Like, so there's lights in the speaker grill, and it actually looks like Star Trek insignias there. But rest assured, there is a shark there. And yeah, let me just rinse this off here. So they also released new videos and stuff, right? So I kind of want to go through the YouTube channel as well here while we're here. Let me see here, like, just look at videos. Right, so they had like the teaser 2 days ago, and then they had the story trailer that was basically a trailer for the movie more than anything. But I guess I think I overheard somewhere that the game is actually based on the three Jaws movies, right? So and that, so you obviously have a lot of content to cut and paste from, and we'll see in the, let's see here, yeah. So you have the presentation, and then you have the game trailer. This is a longer, yeah. So there's a 6 minute featurette, and this is like the standard 1 minute social media clip that you got here. Yeah, I kind of dig the pro art. We'll go into that a little bit. Yeah, the premium translate is not really that much to look at. To be honest, I'm sort of with you there. So let's just look at the. We've got Insider connected. Yeah, and as per usual, they don't have the right sound effects and stuff in these trailers. So yeah, let's go back here and look at. So this is a pretty cool thing they have here. So this little bean where the target kind of comes up and you have to hit it. It's sort of, I'm assuming it's like an acrylic with, let's see, the screen printed, has some vinyl underneath it. It's probably screen printed. And they had different colors, LEDs underneath there, right? So when there's blood in the water, there's red stuff going on, which is pretty cool.
Fire the harpoon.
We're gonna fire the harpoon. And this little boat bash toy here, which is basically a multi-stage bash toy, what it looks like. It's, I think it's pretty neat. I kind of like what they've done here with the kind of opening up here a little bit more and have this like really sturdy metal rail that traps the ball to the metal here, right? So I'm assuming this is like Drake Industries that has been added again and created this fairly unique like trap bash toy. I think it's pretty cool. All right, so and the shark comes up here, and it's really confusing to me if the ball is actually going to go down in the shark, because it looks like a massive ball trap, right? That he opens his mouth there, got the harpoon, shark. And there's another cool little feature of the playfield. There's some kinetic toy here, which I think it's the chum bucket, they call it. And on this shot, you also see that some of the like iconography, what I can't even pronounce it, but the different icons that you have on the inserts are really neat, right? So you have a little sailboat, a little swimmer, like beach goers, whatever they're called, right? And I think that they've done like really nice line art on the insert. It was something I noticed when I was looking at the screenshots. Okay, so this is the notorious upper play field that all the LEs need to have these days. So it's made out of wood. You can see there's the ball feed there that goes into the play field. Is that a PBR? No, that's not a PBR, is it? You got a single small flipper up there, advanced lookout tower. So there's a oh, does the actual thing spin there like the reel? Kind of looks like it. I don't know. Oh yeah, it spins. Okay, so you kind of rotate this thing upstairs there. And okay, so there's two. It looks like there's two feeds here, right? If you kind of look like there's one feed out here that goes down the habit rail, and then there's like a kind of a drain that just spits it out on the play field there. So I guess skillful play on the upper play field is to prefer. Oops.
Fast fish. Well,
So where did the ball feed there? I didn't quite catch that. Did it go? Oh, right, all right, all right. Look at this. This is pretty neat. This is pretty cool. So basically, when you shoot the ramp shot, when you shoot the ramp here, right? Just shrink that. It balls goes on this habit rail here and feeds back here somehow, and then the ball came around out through the spinner. So you, that's yeah, it was pretty cool.
well, nothing's easy.
So that's fun. Okay, so the ball goes in the right orbit up in our ramp in the back and comes around onto this loop here. And I guess this is one of the, like the inner orbit or the outer orbit you shoot here to kind of get up to the upper play field.
This shark will eat anything.
Also, that that's neat. So you see that the ball is feeding.
Anything.
Oh man, this is a short trailer. Let's see that shot again. So you see it goes through the spinner,
Sharp
and then it comes behind
will eat
there, and
anything.
okay, we don't really see where it feeds, but okay. So there's another spinny thing here, pond attack in this general area here. So again, you spin this thing. So I wonder if that's just like an upside down, you know, like the disc on a Avengers, right? Where you kind of shoot a little spinny thing, like a little peg, right? So I wonder if that's just an upside down peg that you shoot and the ball spins somehow. Yeah, we'll soon find out. So this upper flipper here is very interesting. Somebody posted in the local Slack here that from Keith's Facebook, he had like 3 balls trapped up here, right? In this on this flipper, right? Because I also see there's like a 4x and a 3x and a 2x lit behind here, right? And I don't know what this quick shot is here, but there's definitely some multiplier business going on there. So being skillful with the upper flipper will probably be beneficial somehow. What else can we look at here? We have this, yeah, there's some various stand-ups here. Shark Tower, it says on them Shark Tower. So I guess you need those to spot the shark somehow, somewhere, I guess. Another kind of detail that I also noticed between the Pro and the Premium is that these targets here, they're drops on Premium LE and they're just stand-ups on the Pro. So we'll chat about that later. Here it is in all its glory. Yeah, I really like the custom shooter rod on it. It makes sense. It's like one of those barrels that you kind of shoot the shark with.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh, we're gonna need a bigger boat. All right, so that was the trailer that came out, and then we had a featurette with George Gomez himself, and Keith Elwin is also talking about the. Oh yeah, I've been clicking back and forth in this today. Let me see if I can just run it in
Hey
theater
everybody,
mode.
it's George Gomez at Stern Pinball. And what you see right here is the beginning of Stern Pinball Shark Week. This is the JAWS game you've always wanted. It's got absolutely everything you can imagine. It's got film clips from all of the JAWS films. It's got an award-winning soundtrack with John Williams music. It's got custom speech from Richard Dreyfuss. And of course, it's got what is going to be.
So there we get a glimpse of the Pro Shark.
Of course, it's
that kind of looks. So I'm assuming it's the same kind of shark model that they have on the moving mech on the Premium and LE, and then you have like a shark cage instead of the boat and all that. I don't know if there's clip from. Did he say that there was clips from Jaws Pro? I just thought there was 3 movies. But you can also see it on the Pro. There's no upper play field. There's no kind of like loop around lane. That side there, you get the same kind of shots and feeds here. One thing that I kind of noticed as well on the on both editions, basically, that there's no real ramps, right? There's no like so when I saw the Pro first time, I was just like, wow, this is all street level, right? Because it looks so street level because there's no big fat like ramp entrances anywhere, right? Everything just looks like they're a bunch of loop shots, right? But you have the ramp entrances. The ramp entrance is back here, and the other one is back here. So the ramps kind of like feeds shots in the back, right? Which I absolutely love that, right? I mean, I really like street level games like Sword of Rage, like the pro version. It's just it's not street level either, but you know, it's really flat, right? You don't have like 3 buildings, Ultraman, high play fields, right? All right, it's back to. Yeah, I'm playing around with a new annotator.
What is going to be the most famous shark in pinball.
Yeah, so it is a bash toy, but to me it looks like the ball can get stuck in his mouth, right? Or am I just imagining that? Or is there like a it could be like a this could be transparent silicone we see here. So there's not actually an opening. Oh, I need to go back and see on the pro there. Yeah, I don't know. Does it look like he has something in his mouth or not? No, I don't know. Too difficult to tell.
Be the most famous shark in pinball. You all know that I'm very proud of the development studio here at Stern Pinball. This comes
LE
from the monster
gameplay.
makers, the guys that gave you Jurassic Park and Godzilla.
Notice how he says the monster makers, right? So can we assume that there's going to be another monster movie? Can we start like influencing that now that we want another monster machine? Because I definitely want another monster pinball machine.
This is the biggest monster they've made yet.
Made yet. The biggest yet. Did you hear that? There's another monster machine coming.
From Mr. Elwin.
Yeah, let me just go back a frame there. I think we got a really nice...
From Mr. Elwin.
Yeah, this is a good shot right here. You kind of see at an angle here. Okay, so there's more shots to be had, right? So it looks like there's a ramp thing here. Oh, that looks like it's a loop ramp, right? This looks like a vertical horseshoe that you shoot there, like you have on Sword of Rage, where you have those really flat. Really flat ramps here. I'm trying to catch up with the chat there. Yeah, so the ball just does a big a 180. So yeah, so technically you have a ramp entrance, but it doesn't look like a ramp entrance. And do you have that on Pro as well? Yeah, let's look at that later. Okay, so you have something else on this display here, like shark encounter boost. Collect bounty, super jackpot. I wonder where you collect these.
Mr. Drake and Mr. Nagel, you're going to want to play this.
So there's an awful lot of like playing cards on the bottom of the boat. Does he play cards, or is this a hint for the next game? And it actually looks like there's a PBR there. There is a PBR in the game. Did you see? Look at that. A PBR, right? Looks like a PBR to me.
It's a beautiful 4th of July weekend in Amity Island. You're Quint, the bounty hunter. Pretty soon, you're going to be in the fight of your life against the Great White. Hit the chum bucket to put blood in the water. That'll lure the Great White out. Wait till you see the effect.
Let's see if I can run it full screen instead.
On the playfield. Firing the harpoon at the shark fin is...
Yeah, that fin target is really cool. I really like it. It's a really cool feature.
Of your epic battle against the Great White. Of course, the Great White is the star of the show and the focus of your epic battle. On the pro game, he's shown busting out of a shark cage. And on the premium and limited edition, you'll have to fight to get him to come out from under the playfield. The game features Stern's best-in-class technology, both physical and digital. With Insider Connected, we will continue to extend the fun of the game. You'll have all of the usual things that you're used to, achievements, and of course, a whole new set of JAWS-focused quests. But you'll also have a new career system that we're introducing in the game, which will allow you to enhance your bounty hunter rank as you play through events in the game.
Look at that. The whole Venom leveling thing is back, right? So you're leveling up as a bounty hunter.
Like all of our
You're going to be a better Quinn.
games, JAWS Pinball has lots of secret features. you'll have to discover the 3D video mode. And you might want to flip the script and play as the Great White. And now who better than the designer himself, Keith Elwin, to give you a closer look at all of the features of JAWS Pinball.
All right, let's hear it. So I'm trying to catch up with the chat there. The mouth was really shown there. Oh, it was? So you mean it's like proper... Yeah, there was a bit of a close-up there, wasn't there? Oh, there we go.
Get him to come out from under the plate.
Yeah, look at that. So there is actually a... There is something... There's a bit of a glare. There's a bit of a glare line here, right? So there is something covering the mouth so the ball can't get in there or get stuck there. Obviously, they've thought about that. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that 1 second, but it just looks very, you know, kind of like the Demogorgon. You kind of want to shoot it, right? Because there's a hole there.
Playfield. The game features Stern's best-in-class technology, both physical and digital. With Insider Connected, we will continue to extend the fun of the game. You'll have all of the usual things that...
You've already heard that.
I'm Keith Elwin, lead game designer of our newest pinball machine, JAWS.
All right, we get some more close-up of the art here. So Michael Barnard is the artist for... I saw his signature on the premium translate, and I'm not sure what else he has done, to be honest.
We want to...
But if we speak to the artwork, I haven't really talked about that a lot, right? But I think they've done a outstanding job, right? Because this kind of captures a lot of the nautical kind of pinball machines out there. You have Atlantis, you have Torpedo Alley, you have Fathom, Baywatch, right? They're gonna capture that really good, like oceany kind of feel to it, right? And I think they've done a really good job, like with all the blue hues and mixed in some of the yellow elements with the. It's obviously a very nice contrast to have against the blue and mixed with all the like blood splatter and stuff like that. So like the whole ambience of the game, it gives me a really warm fuzzy. That's what I want to say.
Always dreamed of. Loaded with assets from the film Custom Speech by Richard Dreyfuss.
Shoot again!
And the iconic John Williams theme music will instantly transport you.
Yeah, here we got some nice view of the upper here. Yeah, look, there's a lot of details in the back here. Quinn's Shack, Bounty Hunt, Collect Gear. All right, yeah. You have the classic sign in the back there. There's a lot of cool stuff here. I wonder if there's a hint of the next game in here somewhere.
To Amity Island. Let's dive into these game features.
Let's dive in.
It's a sunny day in New England. So for JAWS Pinball, you are taking the role of Quint. You are out hunting sharks.
Here's something that I noticed on this particular display here, which I think is funny. It says like Lost Goat on the post-it here. Brown with white spots. Answers to Tina. All right. Lactose intolerant. Contact Keith. Yeah, that's a pretty funny detail. All right, so there's some action button selects. You can basically award yourself shots towards certain goals. Interesting.
You're collecting bounties.
This shark, swallow you whole.
One of the unique sculptures
Yeah, I noticed that there's a feature on the
on
playfield
this game is a
between the
custom
flippers.
sculpted chum bucket. It's
Chum.
a kinetic sculpt. You bash the captive ball. You are chumming the water to attract the shark to the surface. And we have this cool...
So you have different types of sharks down on the playfield here. There's the great white, obviously, and you got the mako, hammerhead, tiger, and thresher. So I guess those are like sub goals, sub sharks you have to like capture or do some business with. before getting to the great white.
LED effect of blood in the water.
Use the mini flipper to shoot the harpoon lane and bring up the fin for a quick shot.
Shoot the moving fin target.
All right, so the quick shot is basically like a little bit like the Cactus Canyon, right? So you nail that side shot and up the fin comes and hit the fin and you get probably a good hit on him.
When it pops up. To begin a shark encounter, bash the fishing boat until the shark comes up. Bash the shark to light the shark encounter modes.
Okay. So I guess you have to like go through all the different sharks.
The LE and premium versions of the game feature an upper playfield themed as the Orca. To access this, you shoot what we call the wave ramp, which is a large 180 ramp located in the back of the
It's supposed to look like a wave. Oh, it's so awesome.
machine. Once on the upper playfield, you can shoot the lookout tower, which is the big ramp. A horizontal spinner themed as the Orca steering wheel. And then shots to Hooper's steering wheel feed the mini flipper on the bottom playfield.
Yeah, there's the trap, right? So you can trap the ball there, kind of set up your aim, because I think that's a pretty fair thing for them to do, right? Because it's a very narrow shot that you need to hit there on the other side here, right? So setting up that shot with the mini flipper, truly appreciate that. Because it seems to be an important shot, right? Because there is multipliers behind there. I might mention that before. Oh,
Connect
shit.
with your chums with Insider Connected. Track your progress, collect and redeem shark teeth to unlock special modes in the game. Over on the right side, we have the horizontal spinner. It's a fishing reel. You shoot the spinner and it simulates you reeling in your bounty shark. There are 3 multi-balls, so you can progress through the entire story of Quint versus the shark.
Shoot the drop targets to activate the fish finder. Complete fish finder for additional modes and awards.
Visit Quint's Shack to unlock bounty hunt modes and gear.
Oh, there's the bump in. You can bump the ball back into play here. Very similar. This looks very similar to the Indiana Jones one, where you can bump the ball back into action.
Test your nudging skills with the outline
there
ball
it is.
saver. The pop bumper sculpt is themed as Quint's yellow barrel.
Oh, there's a pop bumper. I haven't even seen that. There's a pop bumper. I had no idea. Yeah. Oh, there's a video mode. All right, so you had a
Let's
little
take a look at the features on the Pro.
chum line.
On the Pro Edition, gamers will still have the experience of adding chum in the water to lure that shark out.
Yeah, so the shark fin is obviously on the Pro, right? So
To light the shark encounter modes, bash the captive ball under the fierce great white shark that's breaking through the shark cage. Experience JAWS like never before in this kinetically satisfying, fast-paced, thrilling pinball adventure from Stern Pinball.
kinetically satisfying.
You're going to need a bigger game room.
Yes, I do actually need a big game room. How did you know, Keith? There's a one in, one out policy going on here, and I'm not liking it. Yeah, shark doesn't gobble balls. 2 out of 10, throw the game off a cliff. Yeah, I wouldn't be that. I wouldn't be that judgmental against not having that particular feature. I mean, there's plenty of games that gobble things. So, but yeah, so let's see if we can look at the some of the gameplay field details and see if we can find something cool to chat about. This is, are we looking at the Pro now? Yeah, so let's have it. Yeah, so this is the play field. Oh yeah, this image browser is a little bit weird. So there we go. So here we have a pretty good view of it all. It's weird. It's kind of difficult to see where the play field ends here. So there's just a bunch of, so there's just a lid up here basically. On the Pro there's nothing there. Look, there's just flat plastics. Shark looks like he's smiling. Yeah. And do you know what it is? You can't put lipstick on a shark. Right. Oh, that was just dumb. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think like, yeah, I think Pro is not a bad choice, to be honest, because this will be fast as hell. And here we can also see the loop around shot on the side here, right? Oops, that was a little bit thick. So this, yeah, so basically this shot here will feed around this little horseshoe here. And let's see if we can just scroll down here. Oh, damn. Oops. So now I wonder... Now I have questions. Because it looks like there's arrows here, like quick shot 1x, quick shot 2x. So I wonder if the shot from the upper flipper, this shot here will actually get the ball to go up this kind of lane here to hit the quick shot multiplier. Because you have the quick shot multiplier here, 1x, 2x, 4x. Right, so it seems like the ball, you can hit the ball and it will go up this lane there. And then get it back into the in lane and hit the shark fin. So what else do we have here? Yeah. It's really cool, really cool. Yeah, I kind of like the whole... it's a little bit like the playfield on Fathom, where you have like you see the bottom of the ocean and you can see it on top of the playfield. It's kind of like the surface, and then you can see a bit on top of the surface as well. So you see some landscapes and stuff there. So the playfield kind of tells a story, which is pretty cool. It's not quite the same thing here because all the upper playfield here, that's just like a vast ocean. Some boats and sea things. All right, so the pop bumper is also on the Pro. I'm just trying to figure out if there's any other shots here that okay, so another thing here. So this looks like, so when you make the shot here through this shark, it looks like it feeds down here, very similar to which game had a shot like this? I want to say yeah, Godzilla have something similar, but the game that kind of immediately springs to mind is like the Hayway motorcycle game. But so that is basically, so you can, yeah, okay, so you can basically feed balls to the upper flipper in a controlled way, which is pretty cool, because then you can kind of set up this whole quick shot thing, right? You shoot the spinny thing here and the ball feeds down to the upper flipper. You can do your quick shot, and yeah, this will be fast-paced shark action, that's for sure. The Pro also have the shake bump in on the right there. Bond 60th was designed after this one. That's funny. Yeah, I'm not just reading out from the chat here, like the layout, or it was threw me off when it leaks. Yeah, I mean, I looked at that like low res 480p kind of video, and I was just like, yeah, I mean, it didn't look very good, right? But once you kind of see like what it actually looks like in these photos, I don't have any complaints about the artwork as at all. I'm just surprised in a way, right? Because I was like 100% sure that Randy Martinez was going to do the art for this game, and this is not his work. This is Michael Barnard, right? So that was the only thing that threw me off. It's just like, oh, this doesn't look like Randy, right? And but here we are. But I mean, it looks great. I mean, I'm not disappointed one bit. Yeah, and I really like the inserts, the icons, like all the like little details, right? Where you can see, like, let me just point out a few things here. You got your fishing net here with a bunch of like a machete ready barrel. I don't know what that like. It looks like a dog with a stick in its mouth, right? I mean, it's like all these little details, right? Light life ring here. You got a really nice outline on that insert there, right? So there's all these little subtle details that just make the whole game really look really, really juicy, right? And the same with the I kind of like these kind of insert stacks that they have here. Oh no, I'm drawing it way too thin, right? So there's like the beach goer, beach panic, and there's a shark. Like all the main shots have that kind of stack. So those shots will be lit in different orders for whatever you're going to accomplish, right? And I really like that as well with the blood splatter and all that good business. And you have your little, got a shark in the water there. Yeah, got a seagull here. Yeah, I mean, it's all these little details that makes it look really nautical and really nice to look at. Yeah, I'm kind of talking myself into buying one of these now. That's kind of what's happening here. Yeah, having white rubbers. I mean, I always put clear rubbers on my games now because I want the lights to come through. So, yeah, I wouldn't put black rubbers on this game. That's for sure. Like blue, white, or transparent. That would probably be the best. If you can find like blue that kind of matches the same hues that are in the playfield art. So let's see if there's any other details that we can look at. Is there only one spinner? Yeah, you can see there's that horseshoe 180 ramp. Activate fish finder. So there's a fish finder insert here behind the pop bumper. So that's pretty cool. So I wonder if the fish finder has the video mode, and the video mode is sort of like just a celebration of fishtails. Who knows? Because I didn't show the video mode, right? $12 spinner on Pro. Yeah, this artwork looks really good, right? I mean, it's a little bit disappointed that it's just like flat plastics up there in that general area, but you can use a lot of cool lightning effects under the water and stuff there, and I'm sure they got something in store for us there. 2 spinner on Pro, yeah, one and the real one. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, because that wheel there is sort of like it's spinning. Yeah, Chum Bucket looks really good. I really like that. It's kind of like, I mean, they have a lot of kind of new things in this game, like this hanging thing that you just dangle, right? And the captive ball thing there. I appreciate that. Right? I mean, a lot of when they bring new innovations to pinballs that I don't like reuse off the shelf kind of things. And this I don't know if this is our first as well, where an actual target comes up. I mean, we had like games with the these slits in before. We have like Dracula, we have Big Buck Hunter, Rolling Stones, whatnot, right? And but they've always had like fixed things that kind of go through that slit, right? And this kind of pops up, which I think is really cool and unique. Beach closed. Yeah, so Machete, you see you collecting weapons somehow. Happy 4th July. Yeah, there's the stand-ups. There's no drops there. Was Gary Stern below the machete? Oh, was it the other machete? Oh, there's a machete over the... Oh. Oh, there he is. Look at that. That is so dumb. That is so dumb. I didn't see that, but there he is. There's Gary. Oh, that's wonderful. That is just wonderful. That is just great. What an absolute legend. He's going to be on every play field moving forward, one way or another, I'm sure. I'm sure there's other Easter eggs in the artwork somewhere. Oh, look at this. So somehow, like, the slingshot, this is pretty clever to kind of hide a lot of ugliness, right? If you look at how they kind of like stacked the the slingshot there to kind of hide the little light underneath there, and there might be something else, right? And yeah, it's a really clever idea. Expensive though, but definitely makes the game look better. Yeah, right. So now we looked at the pro. So yeah, let's cast again. Let's just look at the details on premium. All right, here's the playfield. Looks a little bit blurry, but it will do. It will do for now. Yeah, so I mean, look at that playfield. So okay, so now you can actually see some more details here than pay attention to, and that is that the back playfield actually looks like it cuts into the backboard, right? So the upper playfield is deeper than the main playfield, so it kind of dips into the cabinet there. Because it doesn't look very big when you look at the game from first person perspective. But now you can see the whole thing. Anything else hidden here we haven't seen before? Yeah, so this whole lane here is the same for both Pro and Premium, but the ball can take different paths here, I'm assuming, right? So if you shoot this shot here, oops, it's really thick again, and the ball goes up here, the ball can actually go around and come around here, right? But if you do a dribble shot without any multipliers, it won't go down again. So I wonder if there's an up post up there that will block the ball. And that was another thing I actually noticed now when we're talking about up posts, is that there's up posts on both sides of the in lane, right? And I wonder if was it that on the Pro as well? Yeah, the Pro has the up post as well, right? So there's a lot of shots that you can kind of do like setups on and stuff like that, which is pretty neat. Yeah, I really like the apron. It's really nice. And they also get like what is cool now with the premiums is that they actually get a premium apron and not the plastic junk. Well, there's actually 2 levels on the left slingshot plastic here as well. Oh, boom. else are we looking for? Some spotlights here and there. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. We kind of have all the shots laid out. I really like it. I think these will definitely be playing differently a little bit with the upper play field, but it doesn't, to me, it doesn't feel like the Pro takes away a lot of the gameplay. To be honest, right? Because that like the kind of shape shifting kind of bash toy in the middle, like it's still a bash toy. It doesn't really it does the same thing, right? So it doesn't really matter that much. And on the premium and LE, you get this upper play field with basically, yeah, you get a few more shots here. There's a stand up there. There's this loop shot here and the spinning thing there, and it's obviously cool, right? I mean, I like the upper play field like they did on Foo Fighters. That was like the best upper play field Stone has done ever, I would say. So it remains to be seen what can be done here. But I still think that Foo Fighters has a little bit more going for itself on the upper play field, because it has like 2 stand-ups, a loop, and a hidden shot, and 3 stand-ups, and a spinner. Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, this is kind of like this style of upper play field you kind of want to put in a game, not have one like big blocker like on Black Knight or Scooby-Doo or whatnot. Yeah, it looks amazing. It looks so fun. I really want to play it. I want it when I can play it. Get it on stream. We'll see if maybe I get to Texas. That's the earliest I can think of. I can show up somewhere with my gear where this game will be available. If they will let me stream there. Yeah, so much fun. Let's see if there's any other shots or angles we want to look at here. Chum bucket. Chum. Oh, look at that. He's got his booze there, his little booze cabinet. Yeah, you kind of want to rewatch the Jaws movies now when you look at all this shark business. There's a nice little detail there that you get the jagged edges there. It's a shark bite and you see some wood underneath there. Simple, silly effect, but well thought of, I think. Here's, okay, so you got your light video mode, cast and catch, super life ring, super buoys, night search. So it just gets me thinking here a little bit. So the video mode, yeah, okay, so the video mode must be started on the inserts, right? Because there's really no place to lock up the ball for a video mode, is there? You can only stop the ball on the inlanes. So when you light video mode, you can, if you shoot the ramp, yeah, so if you do a ramp shot, that could start the video mode. And that will feed to the inlane, to the outpost, yeah. Easy enough. The right inlane, yeah. Back ramp is gear collect. Oh yeah, you got in Quinn's shack, you got bounty hunt and collect gear, yeah. So that's where you collect your weapons. There's some barrel hook, shark cage, darts, tracker, oxygen, binoculars. Yeah, so there seems to be a lot of stuff going on here. I wonder, like, are they going to stream this game at any point? I don't know. I didn't quite follow that. They're gonna stream it from, or just put some gameplay up on YouTube, or anyone heard anything? Because I really want to see the gameplay and hear the game and kind of get a feel for like how well integrated like the sound and music. I mean, they brag about getting John Williams on board, right? And he's got quite the repertoire. And the soundtrack for this film is obviously one of the most iconic film soundtracks ever made. So it'd be cool to kind of hear how they integrated everything. All right. Anyhow, that's Jaws for you. I need to go feed myself and get ready. I'm gonna pack my bag and go down to Indisc tomorrow and see if I can get some games in and hopefully get to play on Sunday as well. Otherwise, I'll just go home and mope. So. Anyhow, thanks so much for hanging out. It's been a pleasure. I'll upload this on YouTube later. Cheers.